Hafa and hello, my name is Kelly Bloss and this is my channel Dine Bites International. Today I'm making pumpkin donuts and it's part of my pumpkin series for the fall recipes. So it's a really simple dish, as I always say, but it's pretty much very similar to my mango donuts recipe. There are some adjustments made because pumpkin is a little bit wetter than mango is, or it doesn't have as many chunks. What I did first was mixed my wet ingredients with the sugar, and then I mixed my dry ingredients. And then I incorporated the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients in thirds, and I mixed it as well as possible, but I didn't overmix it. And then I let the batter sit for 30 minutes to absorb all the liquids. And now I'm ready to fry. When frying, make sure to heat your oil really well. You could put a thermometer in there, but I just like to test it with a chopstick. I put the chopstick in the oil to check for the temperature, and if the oil is ready, the oil will bubble around the bottom of the chopstick. Now I will only put a few, maybe 3 or 4 pieces of the donut or 3 or 4 dollops of batter in the oil to cook at the same time. You don't want to overfill the pot because it'll bring the temperature of the oil down, and then you're going to have an oil laden donut, and we don't want that. We want light, crispy, and fluffy, so we don't want oily donuts. We'll put about 1/8 cup or 2 tablespoons per donut, and they're just going to be drop donuts. And it's gonna take about 5 to 8 minutes in total cooking time to cook the donut all the way through. To make the sugar coating for the outside of the donut, I mixed some sugar with some pumpkin pie spice. I didn't put any spice in the donut because I really wanted the pumpkin to shine through, but I added just a little bit of pumpkin spice to the sugar. Whew, it's hot. Look at that pretty color. It just has this nice yellow color. Super hot. I just broke one in half to show the inside of it. It's fully cooked. It's a very light, airy donut. Crispy outside. So the donut, I broke a piece open, and it is really a light donut. Light, airy, fluffy. I guess you could call it a fritter too, pumpkin fritter. Not overly oily. You actually don't really need sugar. It's that good. You can eat it without the sugar. The pumpkin shines through. I'm eating it piping hot. These won't last long on your table in your kitchen. You can really you can smell the vanilla and the pumpkin together. That's the joy and the beauty of using vanilla bean paste. It really just shines through. I love this donut recipe. This fritter, this donut fritter recipe can really apply to a lot of fruit. You know, if you have peaches, apples, mango, I'm using it for pumpkin. You know, you do have to make adjustments based on how wet the fruit is, but it is really versatile. For this recipe, I reduced the amount of pumpkin. When I made the mango donuts, I put 2 cups of mango, and then for the pumpkin, because it is very, it's not, I wouldn't say wet, but it's a paste. So because of it's closer to a liquid substance, I put only 1.5 cups of pumpkin in the batter. Time to switch. So now I've dipped a little bit of the donut in the sugar and pumpkin pie spice mixture. So you see it here, and let's try that. Oh. I mean, you really can't go wrong with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. It has some clove and you know, pumpkin pie spice in there. So nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, probably a few other mace, a few other spices that I'm missing. I'm just going off the top of my head, but it's really quite good. You can't go wrong with that sugar spice mixture on your donut. But if you're looking for just a slightly sweet, and you don't, I mean, it's not that sweet, but if you don't want to add the sugar, it's totally optional. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. And make sure to like and share the video. I really appreciate all the support that I've had, and I look forward to the continued support and to continue making these videos for you, all my subscribers. Thanks so much. Take care.